Hello, I'm Christopher Saslow, the Associate Director for Patient Care Services here at Gulf Coast Veterans Healthcare System. Today I'd like to talk about several things that you've already heard some information about. The first being the All-Employee Survey. As you know, we are really trying to do our best to get your input on the All-Employee Survey and can't emphasize enough how valuable your opinion means to us. Currently, as a facility, we are running a 41% response rate, which while it's not bad, it certainly is below the goal of what we're trying to accomplish. As an organization, to know that we have heard from the majority, our goal as a facility is to have a greater than 70% response rate. So with only a little more than a week left, we are asking you, if you've not already taken the survey, to please do so as soon as possible. And if you've already taken the survey, thank you very much for making sure that your opinion is heard. The next thing I'd like to talk about is our continued onboarding of new employees. In the next 2 weeks, we will be seeing another surge of nursing personnel being brought in through new employee orientation. Many of you in your areas may have already met some of the new employees that have come on board in the past several weeks. Please make sure that you make them feel as welcome as you do your counterparts and your colleagues throughout the medical center. Their presence here is critical to our success for both patient care as well as for employee satisfaction. The next thing I'd like to do is to provide a big welcome back to our colleagues in the behavioral health services who are working on the inpatient nursing services of 25-1, 25-2, and 19-3. Effective today, August 21st, those nursing personnel in those areas will be coming back under the umbrella and auspices of nursing service. We want to say welcome back, and we're glad you're part of our team once again. The next thing I'd like to talk about is our recent presentations in Washington, D.C. as an organization through the Innovation Network. Gulf Coast has been one of 8 facilities in the nation to be represented with an innovation specialist on board and submission of several grants to the national office for funding. We are one of the grant recipients for a very large opportunity, and currently it is for the hands-free device for communication. This nearly $500,000 grant will allow us to roll out the Vocera device, which will provide seamless communication between veterans who are on the inpatient services and the nursing personnel, as well as the clinicians, EMS, and the other support services that are critical to the safety and well-being of our patient care. Please know that this information and this program will be rolled out as the funds become available and as the contract is awarded. But be assured, we're excited about the prospect of improving the timeliness and efficiency of the communication between staff and between the veterans and staff. More to come on this. But I would like to give a special kudos to Elizabeth Williams, one of the RNs in our ICU, who happened to have been one of the 2 individuals presenting in Washington, D.C. on the Vocera project. With herself, along with her counterpart, Austin Hampton, who's the current Chief of Biomedical Engineering, the 2 of them gave a great presentation to the Undersecretary for Health on what we as an organization are moving forward on and providing one of the innovation opportunities that may be spread to other facilities as we are successful. I'd also like to give a big shout out to Dr. Leslie Carnahan, our Chief of Primary Care here in Biloxi. Dr. Carnahan and the team in primary care are spearheading the opportunity to improve access to primary care and to provide for same-day access to those individuals that need the care, whether it be in person, via telephone, or secure messaging. Dr. Carnahan and the primary care team are doing a great job of moving us forward in that direction. And speaking of moving us forward, I'd like to also remind folks that the huddle boards will be coming to your neighborhoods very soon. The huddle boards are an opportunity for us to improve how we do business from the input that you as the direct care staff and frontline individuals have in the way of innovation, ideas, and opportunities. These huddle boards are intended to give your voice and your thoughts as to how we can do things better, more innovatively, or more efficiently. Please know that it's a short huddle each time that you come together, but one that has a great impact long term. Please make sure you talk to your managers if you've not already heard about the huddle boards so that you'll have more information in the coming weeks. Lastly, I'd like to make sure I emphasize our greatest priority here at Gulf Coast, and that is access, access, access. Say that 3 times fast. The most important thing to remember is that everything that we do, whether it be inpatient, outpatient, or support service, impacts our ability to provide efficient, safe, and timely quality access to our veteran populations. No matter how big or how small you think your job is, it somehow impacts our ability to provide access to our veterans. Please know that everything that we do, every opportunity that we possess, has an opportunity to impact a human being that served our country. Thank you very much. I appreciate your time, and I hope to talk to you again soon.